Hello everyone and welcome to the TV6 Digital Desk live stream. My name is Molly Birch and I'll be taking you through a recap of today's headlines. This stream runs every night starting at 7 Central Time from Sunday to Thursday. It's a nice little treat. We had Ben joining you guys on Friday earlier this week. Let's hope that becomes a more regular thing, and I hope you guys enjoyed seeing a new face other than just me or Mandy and Michael in the morning. But with all of that business out of the way, let's take a look at our first story for tonight. In a developing story, officials say former President Donald Trump is safe after shots were reportedly fired near him today. According to the Trump campaign, the former president is safe after gunshots rang out in his vicinity on his golf course in West Palm Beach, Florida. A source familiar with the matter told NBC News that Trump was immediately rushed to safety and a person is in custody being questioned by local law enforcement. Investigators also recovered an AR-style rifle near the scene. The Secret Service, in conjunction with the Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office, is investigating the incident. A source familiar with the matter says today's incident will not affect Trump's campaign schedule next week. We'll continue to follow this story and provide updates on air and online as they become available. And Vice President Kamala Harris was briefed on today's shooting incident. The vice president released a statement on X, formerly known as Twitter, saying, "I've been briefed on reports of gunshots fired near former President Trump and his property in Florida, and I'm glad he is safe. Violence has no place in America." And new this morning, one driver was injured after their truck crashed into a building in Ironwood. According to Ironwood Public Safety, around 2:30 this morning, the Hurley Police Department saw a truck driving fast without its lights on. Officers wanted to try to stop the truck and warn people in the area so they wouldn't get hit. After officers turned on their emergency lights, the driver of the truck did not stop. Officers found the truck crashed into a building, and they requested additional staff to assist. The driver of the truck was stabilized and removed from the vehicle. They were then taken to Aspirus Ironwood Hospital for treatment. The crash is under investigation, and the driver's name will not be released at this time. Alcohol was believed to be a factor in the crash, and Ironwood Public Safety says criminal charges are expected. The Our Lady of Peace building's fence, playground equipment, and the building itself, just to the east of the playground, sustained substantial damage. In an afternoon press release, Ironwood Public Safety did not release any further information about the driver or the size of their truck. And tonight we have a traffic alert out of Ishpeming. Starting tomorrow, the roundabout project at the intersection of US 41, M28, and Lakeshore Drive will be changing. Traffic will be shifted to one lane in each direction on the south side of the highway, with no turns allowed at North or South Lakeshore Drive. Detours will remain in place. That's expected to last about 3 weeks. Motorists are asked to slow down and drive with caution in the work zone and expect delays during these traffic shifts. MDOT is investing about $6.4 million into the project, which is expected to improve safety and traffic flow in this area. Work includes asphalt rebuilding, drainage, guardrail retaining walls, lighting, signs, and pavement markings. And today, an animal shelter in Marquette County raised funds for its spay and neuter program. The Upper Peninsula Animal Welfare Shelter, or UPAWS, hosted their first Spay Getty dinner fundraiser. That's a tricky one. People could come to the shelter and enjoy a meal prepared by shelter employees and volunteers. They offered spaghetti with an array of desserts, all donated by volunteers in the community. The shelter's goal was to raise $500. The money raised from the event allows UPAWS to help families spay or neuter their animals. Shelter manager Sarah Evers says they couldn't have put on the fundraiser without the help of its volunteers. And today, new and experienced cowboys sorted cows for prizes in Covington. The Youngrens Ranch hosted its 4th annual ranch sorting series. Cows are numbered 0 to 9, and riders have to gather 10 cows in under a minute to win. Winners, like the youth champion or the top team, for example, will receive buckles. The event's organizer says she's bringing ranch sorting to inspire the youth of the UP.
And how little we have up here for youth horse sports. It's pretty neat. It's pretty neat. So I feel like it's a welcome thing, and it's a way that we can keep the old cowboys on horses and the youngins coming up to maybe be cowboys someday.
Youngren says 19 riders participated in last year's series, and this year they had 54 riders who competed. She hopes to do more competitions in the future. And a farm tour event is showing Houghton residents how fresh produce comes from the source. Today, 6 farms in the Keweenaw Peninsula invited residents and visitors to see their farms. Big Goat Farm in Houghton was one. It opened in 2023 and produces goat dairy products. Co-owner Danielle Perkowitz says they hope to become a large-scale dairy farm. At the tour, people could test out products Perkowitz hopes to sell, such as soaps and goat cheese.
Getting into a routine with the goats, learning how to milk, learning the breeding process, the birthing process, because you can't have milk without babies being born.
The farm homes 19 goats, and people say they're the friendliest goats you'll meet. Perkowitz says buying from local farmers shows you how it's grown and gives you an idea of what exactly you're eating.
Goat hugs.
And finally tonight on the TV6 Digital Desk live stream, students at Northern Michigan University went head-to-head in a friendly competition to kick off homecoming week today. Campus housing halls and student organizations competed for glory today at the tourist park for the Dead River Games. This year's edition included the classic ice cream drop, which you can see right there on your screen, an obstacle course, and a new event, log rolling. NMU junior Miguel Lopez transferred to the university this fall from a community college in Chicago. He says his previous school didn't have any events like the Dead River Games, and he plans to compete again next year.
I think I'm going to have to, yeah. Try to beat times from this year.
Homecoming week at NMU continues with a concert featuring country duo Maddie and Tay on Friday behind the Superior Dome. Admission is free. Definitely looks like a fun time there at Tourist Park. And that's all the stories we have for you tonight for the TV6 Digital Desk live stream. Thank you all again for joining me tonight. If you have a story idea you think we should report on, feel free to contact us at any time. These are a few easy ways to get a hold of both myself and others in the newsroom. And again, you can contact us at any time. We would love to hear from you and what's happening in your community. And there's a couple of different ways that you can contact us there. You can reach out to us over email, on the phone. You can reach out to me on social media if that's a little bit easier for you. But either way, if you have a story idea you'd like to share with us, feel free to contact us again at any time. Thank you all again for joining me live at the TV6 Digital Desk. Have a great rest of your night, and I'll see you all tomorrow night at 8 p.m.